Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of Carter with Jenko Fishing. And today we're here in the Baitworks studio. And today I'm going to be talking how I got it done at Lake Dardanelle Toyota Series, finished up second place. So first day of the tournament, fished mainly one area. The lake in general was pretty muddy. You know, there's a couple backwater areas where the water cleaned up, but it was pretty muddy overall. Water temperature is right around 65 to 70, depending on what part of the lake you're in. There's even some parts where I saw more like 60 to 65 because we had a lot of changing weather throughout the week. So started off, is a full moon on that last day. So throughout that whole week, we had a lot of fish coming up shallow. Fish were spawning. I think the majority of the population was spawning, but you did have some pre and post spawn fish. And beginning of that week, I think they were not really locked on the beds yet, but they were up shallow. And so that allowed you to throw a lot of different things. In practice, a lot of guys had good practices. I only went out for one day, and, we had a lot of bites. And we were pretty much catching them doing anything, flipping, throwing moving baits. There's fish, they were aggressive. Like, you would throw a bait out there, as soon as it hits the water, they would come up and get it. And they were sitting in real shallow, 6 inches to a foot of water. And what happened on that first day, those fish kind of got a little bit more locked in. And pretty much what I did, my damage on this whole week was just a 5-inch Senko. Okay? Y'all heard me talk about this a lot. The 5-inch Senko, got it done. There's a couple different ways I rigged it though. The primary deal was a Nico rig. What I found is on the first day, caught my first fish flipping, right?
Oh my god! Giant, freaking giant. Give me some, bro. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
God, I had that thing sitting there for like 10 seconds.
Really?
And just started swimming on. I was flipping a Senko and fishing it real slow. My boater was power pulled down. I was really just picking apart kind of the stuff that I had in front of me, and flipped up into this little pocket next to a dock. And then there's some grass around it, perfect area for a fish to make a bed in, and was literally just letting it sit there, fishing it real slow. Caught that one. It was almost a 4-pounder, I would guess. And that was a key fish. The first 2 days I didn't weigh a limit in. And so, that fish and then the one I caught on the second day were really key fish. And so that kind of keyed me in. These fish are spawning, and we were going over a lot of fish, in my opinion, that were on beds that we just couldn't get to bite. And so the next keeper coming down that bank, take that wacky rig, and I put a nail in it. So now this thing is on the bottom, but I'm able to fish it really slow. Net.
Come on with it.
Thank you.
Sir. Oh shit. You got it. Get the net. That's freaking good one. Oh, it's a keeper. Oh, number 4, buddy.
Thank you. Going into the second day, I want to give a shout out to Brian Robinson from Tackle Addict down there. If y'all are in the Texas area or you want to shop online, Tackle Addict is definitely a place to go. Ryan Robinson pretty much hooked me up this week with stuff to throw. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of those really light Nico rig weights, and I was breaking off a ton. You know, we were fishing around wood, fishing around grass, fishing around rock, and I was not using a weed guard. I was cutting my weed guard off just because I feel like I land more fish without the weed guard. And so I went through a lot of stuff, and he was able to hook me up. So going into that second day, caught one kind of just randomly going down the bank. Thank you, sir. Kept going down the bank. I'm fishing kind of behind the boat, throwing the Nico rig again, and my line just starts swimming off. Net. Big and freaking giant. Good God! Damn! And it's a 5-pound, 6-ounce Dardanelle meat pie, right? It's a pretty big one, right? For Dardanelle especially. I think I lost big bass that day by an ounce. And so got that one in the boat. That was a key fish, you know. Spites like that, you know, regardless of if you're fishing in the back of the boat or the front of the boat, make a huge difference, especially on a place like this where, you know, even the top guys were only getting 5 to 6, 7 bites a day. And so got that one in the boat, kept going. That net. God damn. Let's go. Then the last day, got to fish with Keith Combs, really cool guy. You know, as you guys know, fishes on the Elite Series, and we went to pretty much fish the same stuff. The next day, there was this deep stretch that we were fishing kind of up and down, and caught my first keeper in the morning, just throwing a wacky rig. We were out on this mud flat, and there's just this, you know, a Roman fish that I happened to catch on a wacky rig. And so I had that one. We ran to this deep stretch that we fished and caught most of our fish off of, and pulled up, started throwing the Nico rig. He was flipping, and when it come up, I thought it was a 5-pounder, but There's one.
Great workout. You go work out again?
There we go. There we go. There's cooking. There we freaking go. Yeah, I pop it over tree limb. That is good. But it was my smallest bag, didn't have any big fish really to go with it. And so throughout the day, never really lost any. You know, there's fish that would pull on it, and, you know, obviously they're on a bed and they didn't get the hook because they're just eating it weird. And, you know, I'd pull on it and the Senko would be gone. But really no regrets on how the week went. I fished hard. The second day I lost a keeper, my 5th keeper, but, you know, it would have changed my pairing, and who knows if I would have caught fish with the other guy that I would have been fishing with. So I guess it just wasn't meant to happen. And congrats to the guy that won.
Carter, you ready? Get back up here, man. You're going to crown us a champion, Russellville, Arkansas. Y'all ready? Come on, Russellville. Russellville, Arkansas. Are y'all ready? Whew. Y'all just going back to sleep, I guess. They're sleepy out there. We're going to wake them up, Robbie?
No.
Hey, nice job today.
Yeah, yeah. Robert Chambers, we talked to him as the weigh-in started. He was a round 1 leader, 16:10 on day 1, 11:12 on day 2. Robert, how many bass in the bag?
There's 3 in there.
Got 3 in the bag. All they need to weigh is 6 pounds and 2 ounces. Got any 3-pounders in here?
Negative.
2-pounders?
There's 2 2-pounders.
2 2-pounders got to 4. What's the third one weigh?
Pound and a quarter.
Pound and a quarter. If your math is right, Carter's gonna win this thing.
Yes, he is.
Let's see. Let's make it official. We need 6 pounds, 2 ounces, or 3. We're gonna weigh 7 pounds, 4 ounces, 35.
Nice job, man.
Good job, buddy.
Total, I see a couple of bass.
But I'm going to be on the road here for a while, fishing 4 Toyota Series events and then a Bassmaster Open, hopefully. And going to be filming a little bit and hopefully bringing you guys some good content. So thanks again, guys, for watching. You know, I'm going to try my best to film a little bit more of the talking stuff while I'm at the tournaments. Obviously, as you guys saw, I had the GoPro running, but just hard to focus on 2 things at once. But I'm going to try my best. Looking forward to getting on the road here in the next week. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Co2Pro Fishing.